Whoa.
Ha! Ha!
Whoa.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
멀다 멀어.
Is that where Voiter wanted me to go? But there's someone living here. I suppose I'll ask if he knows anything.
물에서 나온 남자?
Hey, what are you looking at? Get out of here, or I'll show you.
Easy. I don't want any trouble. I just wanted to ask you something.
Well, I ain't gonna answer. I'll beat you like a dog. I'll show you.
Enough already. Easy, man. You won. I just wanted to ask you a few things.
Ask me what?
Why did you attack me?
I don't want nobody here. People are nothing but problems and pain.
What do you mean?
Don't look, Libor. Just don't look.
What? Who's Libor? What are you talking about?
Wolves! Get away from him, you beasts! Libor! Libor, get up and get the shovel. We can't just leave him here like this.
Leave who? Damn it, man. What are you babbling about?
Is it you? My friend! I can hardly recognize you.
Wait, do we know each other?
How long has it been? A year? 2? Do you still talk to Voiter?
Voiter? The painter? You know him?
No, that's not possible. Voiter is dead. He can't talk to nobody now.
No. Voiter is alive and well. He's the one who sent me here.
I don't know how to tell you, but Voiter, they killed him.
I see. So, who killed him?
Burkhard.
Burkhard?
They left him in the forest, beaten, broken, and then the wolves found him. Where am I? Who are you?
Wait, are you talking to me?
Who else would I be talking to?
Well, before you were... it doesn't matter. My name is Henry. Voiter sent me here. Do you know him?
Aye, of course. You're here for the sword, aren't you?
What? What sword?
This one, of course. It's broken, I know, but maybe it could be fixed. Here, take it. And tell him I reckon I'll never be a real knight.
Wait, why don't you want the sword?
All it does is make me all confused. Besides, it suits you a lot better. Please, take it.
If you really don't want the sword, why don't you just get rid of it?
I wanted to, but I can't. But if you took it, if I knew someone deserving had it...
What do you mean, you can't?
Sacre, Libor, that's enough. Leave the man alone.
What? What do you mean? Are you not going to tell me anything else?
No.
Great. Very well. I'll take it. Maybe it really could be reforged with a bit of elbow grease. I suppose I'll take a look around then. This doesn't seem particularly healthy. This roof must have been leaky even when Voiter was young. Sleeping here in a thunderstorm must be miserable. Someone here really doesn't like wolves. The dugout itself looks rather ordinary. Maybe there'll be something interesting inside. Alright, this is a bit odd. I reckon it wasn't here 20 years ago.
Where would I go?
Always welcome here, noble sir.
And what can I get for you?
두 시간은 아니고 시간 꽤 되네요. 이거 처음에 기마공술이라 이런 거 대충 1시간 빼도 한 최소 5시간 정도는 자 따로 막 꼼꼼히 뭘 하고 있는 게 아니고 테스트만 따라오고 있는데도 이 정도는 좀
I went to the
시간 꽤
dugout you
걸리네요.
mentioned.
And? What did you see?
Well, it wasn't as abandoned as you said it was. There's some sort of madman living there.
What? A madman? That's strange. Unless... No, that's impossible. Did you talk to him? What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He just lunged at me and tried to kill me. Eventually he calmed down, but then he started spouting nonsense. Like he didn't even notice I was there. He gave me this broken sword. Does it seem familiar to you?
I don't know much about swords. Why don't you tell me what the man said?
He mentioned you, someone called Libor, and Burkhard.
여기서 약간 굼뜬 거 보면은
He
뭔
said-
조건이 더 있나?
Burkhard killed you. That Voiter is dead.
And now you're worried you've been talking to a dead man this whole time, eh? Really? Sounds like a coincidence. I'm sure Burkhard has killed many Voiters.
That's a bit too many coincidences for my taste. Are you sure you don't have something to tell me? Go on. You know you can trust me.
You see, that dugout, we always used to meet up there, me and my two friends. Libor, who it seems you've met, and Voiter.
Wait, so you're not Voiter?
I am, but I wasn't always. I only started calling myself that after Voiter died.
So what's your real name?
I told you. Voiticus ex Aridus.
You said it's the same thing, just in Latin. Besides, you're Czech as can be.
Very well. Originally it was...
아이 다 말해준다며.
I don't seem to recall. My God. I haven't used my name in so long, I can't remember it anymore.
And this real Voiter, he was your friend, right?
Aye. Though I wasn't much of a good friend to him. Everything that happened, it was my fault. They killed him because of me.
So you knew Libor lives in the dugout? That's why you sent me there?
No, I really thought it was abandoned. The last I heard of Libor was that he ran away from home. I thought I'd never see him again, and I can't say that bothered me. After they killed Voiter, I couldn't look him in the eye.
What did you want me to see in the dugout?
Nothing specific, just the place itself. I used to spend time there with my friends when we were lads. We liked it there, and deaf Ludwig let us play there as much as we wanted. I spent whole days up on the roof, just admiring the surroundings and drawing. That is, until I fell through it.
So you weren't going to tell me about Libor and Voiter?
I wanted to, but I didn't even know how to start. I suppose I was hoping if you see the place, it would help me somehow. And in the end, it did.
Why do you blame yourself for Voiter's death?
Because it was my fault. If I had been there for him when he needed me, I may as well have chased him into Burkhard's grasp myself.
What do you mean?
Well, just like in the Trotsky region, Burkhard gathered a band of lads around him, and Voiter was one of them. And me and Libor didn't like it. So we tried to convince him to stop. Only Burkhard found out, and he made an example out of Voiter for anyone who'd think to betray him.
안녕하세요.
So the thing with Burkhard was purely revenge?
You could say that. I'd been fighting it for so long. But when I found out at Trotsky he was nearby, I couldn't hold back any longer.
That's enough for now. We can come back to it later.
To tell you the truth, since we got all the way here, I have another favor to ask. Another one, I know.
Go on then. What is it?
You see, I'd be truly grateful if you could visit Voiter's grave and say a prayer for him. I reckon nobody's done that in years. I know I haven't.
Where can I find the grave?
Unfortunately, it's not exactly close. It's not even consecrated. Me and Libor had to bury him ourselves.
That must have been really hard.
It was, but that was so long ago now.
You know, we really do have a lot in common. I buried my parents, and you...
And you never stop thinking about it, even once you make your peace with it.
Wait, you still haven't told me where the grave is?
Ah, right. How can I... When we were lads, we found this tree near Messalis. It had 3 trunks. There was 3 of us. You know me.
어렸을 때면
I thought it was
엄청
a sign.
옛날 아니에요? 그 나무가 아직도
And that's where we
있다고?
buried Voiter.
A tree with 3 trunks near Messalis. I'll be searching for that for a month. I need some better directions, Voiter. Wait, should I even call you that anymore?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer if you did. Most people call me Voiter, so you'd look like a madman calling me anything else.
I still find it rather strange you took your dead friend's name.
I know, but I just had to do it.
설마 그 해골이 보이타나 아니겠지?
So that his legacy lives on with every work I create.
Wait, we were talking about the grave. Where can I find it? Tell me exactly.
How would I describe it? When you get to the center of Messales, then follow the stream towards Shramek's barn. Then... hold on, I'm trying to make a mental picture of the surroundings. It was somewhere past Shramek's pen behind his barn. Just follow the cow pen all the way back towards the forest. And once you're past it, take a sharp left. Wait, no, right. And then all the way to the forest. Then you'll see the tree.
Is that as specific as you can get?
I'm afraid so. I haven't
아니
been there in
20년이
over 20
지났는데 아직도
years.
거기 소가 가겠냐고 그거. 아직도 그 나무가 있는지도 모르겠고.
Why haven't you been there in so long?
I just couldn't. It's easier for me to just work and not think about it.
You think Libor goes there?
I reckon you know more about what Libor has been doing these past 20 years than I do.
Wouldn't you like to go and see him and talk to him?
No. I'm glad he's alive. But I can't imagine going to see him. Or what I would tell him. Maybe when I'm not so busy.
All right. Let's leave it be then. Is there anything specific you want me to mention in the prayer?
Please, pray for his soul. He may have done some bad things, but even so, he was one of the best people I knew. And that I hope he...
Should I pray for you as well?
Yes, please. Hopefully he hasn't given up on me.
Why don't you put the brushes down and come with me?
All the way there? No, I'm afraid not. At least not now. To be perfectly honest, one of the reasons I'm sending you there is so you can tell me how it looks before I work up the courage to go there myself.
All right. I'll go there. I want to go back to what I saw at the I have to say, I expected a bit more.
I beg your...
Very droll. How's that grand piece of yours coming along?
How? I'm not sure. Sometimes it feels like... No. That's Henry.
Yeah, of course I'm Henry. Are you sure you're all right?
Be quiet.
So, here it is at last. You've finally gone mad, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm painting, aren't I?
What the... Voita, hey! Do you even see me?
What? Oh, sorry. Do you think we could have a talk?
뭐지?
It's important. Actually, it's something I've
또
never
있어,
told
비밀.
anyone about.
Go on then. What's the matter?
The thing is... Damn! How do I start? You already know I'm still troubled to this day by what happened to Voita. But there's one thing I haven't told you yet. Remember how I told you at Velez's shrine that the place spoke to me? And that in my head, I keep hearing Burkhard must die? Well, I meant that more seriously than you might think. I know how I must sound saying all this, but sometimes I really feel as though someone's talking to me, whispering and telling me what to paint. And other times, it's screaming so loud, it bursts my ears. I'm not sure how to explain it better, any more than I could tell a blind person what the color green looks like. But lately, ever since I heard Burkhard was in the Trotsky region, well, I'm just scared. Scared stiff of that endless shrieking, tearing my mind apart.
Can nothing be done about it?
I was hoping that now Burkhard's dead, it would all just go away. But no, that damn screaming is only getting louder and louder.
And could I help you with that in some way?
Maybe you could, at least for a while. I once told a herbalist I was having nightmares, and he brewed me a vile concoction. When I drink it regularly, and say an Our Father at the same time, it helps me quite a bit. Only now I've run out, and I've neither the time nor the energy to brew more. I thought I had enough left to finish the painting, and then it wouldn't be needed. But I miscalculated.
그 약의 문제 아니야?
Wouldn't you rather I brew you something I already know how to make? Maybe a decoction of lemon balm and oregano. Used in the right proportions, it can calm a person nicely. And if I add nettles, you'll also sleep better.
I bow to your knowledge, but I'm afraid ordinary herbs aren't enough for my troubles.
So I can run off and get your medicine from the herbalist, right?
He could be anywhere by now. He wasn't the most honest man. That's why I didn't just buy the concoction from him back then, but the recipe as well.
Couldn't you take it to some apothecary and have a new batch brewed?
Not in these parts. I spent years building a good reputation here. I don't want folk knowing about this. Understand, my problem isn't a sore leg. I can't keep going to any random sawbones.
All right. I'll brew that remedy of yours. Or at least have a go.
Don't worry. The hardest part is finding all the ingredients. Getting mandrake roots and a river pearl was always a struggle for me. And I don't have the strength for it now. But luckily, you only need one of each. Then you add 2 handfuls of ordinary sage, boil it in some vinegary wine, and it's done.
Mandrake? What's that?
It's a very strange root. It looks quite like a tiny, chubby man, but it's no laughing matter. It mostly grows in graveyards. Try asking the local gravedigger about it. His name's František.
What about the River Pearl? Don't tell me you expect me to pinch some wealthy townswoman's necklace.
I wouldn't advise that. Often they're fake. Better go straight to the source. Pearl mussels. They're a kind of clam. There used to be plenty of them in a spot in the stream above Denmark. If you set out from Kuttenberg going south along the stream, you'll come across it. You'll recognize it because there are trees growing in the middle of the stream. But be careful. Pearls are valuable, and that place isn't exactly a secret. There's a good chance you won't be the only one hunting there.
All right. I'll manage somehow. Try to get some rest while I fetch that mandrake brew for you.
Henry, I don't even deserve you. Thank you.
주일이가 셋.
important. I'm not interested.
But this is about money.
What? Go on then. He wants to fleece us again.
That city tournament. What an occasion, eh? Will you...
What? Good day to you.
I'd like to learn something.
But before we get started...
I understand.
Great. Get moving! Next time, don't come in here without permission.
퀘스트 때문에 그래요. 왜 이거밖에 없어?
I've come to ask a favor. I'm after some mandrake root.
Now, this is quite a coincidence. You came along at just the right time for me. But not to smack me round the head this time. I need to teach a few people a proper lesson. If you help me, we can talk about that mandrake of yours. What do you say?
All right, out with it. What do you need help with?
There's a gang of thieving scoundrels skulking around here. They keep breaking into the mortuary, and I'm afraid they'll soon start disturbing the departed underground as well. And they're not even after valuables like normal thieves. These filthy swine cut off ears, yank out teeth, shear off hair, and once they even... No, I won't say that out loud.
And how am I supposed to help?
How? We'll punch their faces in together, so next time they'll think twice about disturbing my dearly departed. I'm not about to bother the town guard with this, am I?
I see. And do you know where these thieves are?
No, but that doesn't matter. They come night after night, so if we lie in wait, they'll definitely show up.
Why exactly would they steal such things?
Why do you think? They sell them as amulets. No one's ever offered you a maiden spray to put under your pillow so you'll sleep better?
Don't tell me you can't sort them out on your own.
Maybe I could, but I like a fair fight. 3 against 1 is just too risky.
All right then, we'll deal with your thieves. But I want the mandrake afterward. Got it?
If we pull it off, you'll get all the mandrake you can carry. Now come on, let's warm up a bit and wait for those wretches.
Let's go, lads. He can't be here now. Are you sure? We've been here several times already. Of course. What would that old codger be doing here so late?
Cheeky bugger. Get ready, Henry. Just you wait! This old codger will give you a hiding now!
You swine!
You shouldn't have followed us, you bastard!
Bad!
Enough of that! Leave him alone, you bastard! Fuck you!
I'll hack your ass off!
You're no match for us.
What did it be, you wretch?
Christ!
Useless!
My God! It's a slaughterhouse! No! I don't want to die!
My respects.
잘 도망가네.
We gave them a good thrashing. That was something.
I'd say so. They won't be showing their faces again here anytime soon. Here, take this key to the chest where I keep the mandrake root. You've earned it. You'll find it in my cottage larder. It's right behind the mortuary, but the entrance is on the next street over.
요거를 하고 저기로 가보자. 이것도 막연히 찾는 건 아닐 것 같은데. 얘는가?
Turn around. Right. Now you piss me off, you fucker. Ha! We're gonna get you, you arson. Do it! Hey, get him! You want to try it?
No, you don't. Enough. Leave me be.
You're not going anywhere until I say so. You're not going anywhere until I say so. Why should I let you go?
Let me go, please.
Give me everything you have, and I'll let you go.
All right, easy now. Just let me go, and I'll give you everything.
야, 그것도 마저 벗어야지. 한 봐준다. 무게만 차지하는 거 버릴까?
I'm not going to die here.
멀다.
Go! Ka! Ka! Go! We're going to gut you, you horse! Take that fucker out! Too slow!
And you'll get another right away. You want to try me? And you'll get another right away.
I've been
이런 정신 빠진 놈들이.
quick!
From here, I should follow the stream towards a barn. Finding a stream in this brush will be a challenge.
헛간을 지나 소오리를 가로질러 숲이 시작되는 정반대편. 헛간이 이게 헛간이야? 숲이 시작되는 정반대?
This wasn't cheap, that's for sure.
Go!
이게 헛간이 아닌가? 맞네.
I hope this is Shramek's barn, because there's nobody to ask. Where did he say to go next? This must be the fence, but not a cow in sight. Now to get to the other side. Out there by the woods.
Go!
Here's where the fence ends. I'm supposed to take a hard right here. If Vojta didn't mix up his directions, that is. This must be the tree. The grave must be somewhere nearby. My God. It's clear nobody has been here in years. It looks terrible. If I really want to honor Vojta's memory, I should clean the place up first. Pull the weeds, clear the debris, and clean the gravestone. Heavenly Father, I know no one's been here in a while, but please see that Vojta's soul rests in peace. Only you know what happened back then, but surely it wasn't so bad Vojta's soul wouldn't deserve redemption. And please help the painter, whatever his name may be. Whatever he did, he surely regrets it. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
저장하고.
I shouldn't do that. I just prayed here.
안 되네.
If I do this, I'll surely go to hell.
오이테후의 무덤?
My respect. Taste that will caress your soul. I heard you're a
I visited Voita's grave. It was in a rough state, all overgrown and unkempt. But I tidied it up and said a prayer for his soul.
Thank you, Henry. And did you mention me as well?
Yes. I prayed for you as well.
Thank you very much. I feel terrible for not going myself, but I promise I'll visit when the right time comes.
Tell me more about Voita and Libor.
Nothing but bad memories come to mind. We used to spend a lot of time together. But as we got older, it all started to fall apart. I devoted myself more and more to my painting, and Libor, as the son of a bailiff, dealt with his father.
Wait, Libor is the son of a bailiff?
Aye, but it doesn't matter much these days. His mother died shortly after he disappeared, and his father, who knows where he ended up.
Did Libor know you paint? He only shrugged his shoulders when I mentioned the painter.
To tell the truth, I never discussed it much with him. I'd shown Voita some sketches. But Libor, all he cared about were girls. Oh, and swords. He grew up at Rathouse, so he saw soldiers and knights differently than us paupers.
What about Voita? What was he like?
He didn't have anyone besides us. And then Burkhard showed up. Voita was never a saint. Sometimes he stole food, got in scraps here and there. But Burkhard changed him completely. Suddenly he didn't have time for us. And when we did meet up, he was always telling us how he robbed some traveler here or beat up some old woman there.
But I still don't see how this is your fault.
I envy you then. You see, Voita wanted to spend time with us. He was always inviting us somewhere, but we, or I, rather, would hear none of it. All I cared about was my painting. And Voita was just wasting my time. We got in an awful argument over it once. We were both drunk then. Voita on schnapps, and me on my pride.
How did the argument end?
I don't recall what all was said. You know how it is. You get in an argument with someone, and the next day, you can't remember what you said. I do remember one thing, though. I said, there's no room in my life for dirty, drunken thieves who blow smoke up Burkhard's arse.
Then what happened?
Well, we wanted to get rid of Burkhard. We were going to go through Libor's pa. But we met with Voita first. We told him to pack up his things in Burkhard's camp and meet us at the tree. But, well, when We got to him. He was just lying there. We had to chase off the wolves that were, well, Voiter was in an awful state. Beaten to death with a helmet.
Curva.
We chased off the wolves, but Libor was inconsolable and wouldn't stop crying. So I sent him to the village to get a shovel. While he was gone, I realized Voiter was still breathing. He was in awful shape. He couldn't talk or move. Lord, have mercy on me. When Libor returned, I told him to give me his sword, but he said no, that we could still save him. We got in a terrible argument over it. In the end, it was Libor who put Voiter out of his misery. Then we buried him. Not in hallowed ground, but still better than behind the cemetery wall.
그 당시 뭐 지금도 비슷하겠지만 살릴 수 없는 상태였나? 숨은 붙어 있었는데.
You were bloody lucky. Burkhard could have killed you, too.
You know, in the end, I reckon Voiter never betrayed us. But that didn't stop me from looking over my shoulder. All right. But now tell me, wasn't it all my fault?
We are each the author of our own destiny. Voiter joined up with Burkhard, and it cost him his life. What's important is where your decisions lead you.
I hope you're right, Henry. I hope you're right.
I'll let you work.
All right. And Henry, thank you.
그랬구만. 그랬어.
Careful.
I'm at your service, sir.
Tried to steal, did he?
Aye, but I caught him just as he was stuffing the goods in his bag. Imagine, he threatened me when I called the guards.
포도주 만들어 그러면 우리는 하나 세이지 돈. 아 뭐야. 세이지 돈.
Wie geht's, mein Freund?
Show me.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
아, 이거 또 끝까지 해야 돼, 이거 채? 아, 하필 끝에 있어, 이거. 이씨. 일단 만드라고라를 추가하고 모래시가 한 번 비워질 동안 끓인다. 민물 진주를 빡 가마솥에 넣는다. 한 번 비워질 동안 끓인다. 세이지를 갈아 가마솥에 넣는다. 증류한다. 진주랑 진주 하나랑 세이지 도움을 빠야 되네. 진주 세이지 만드라고라 한 번, 민물 진주 한 번, 세이지 풀물을 사용해 한 번. 민물 진주 한 번. 킹덤컴이요? 뭐 일단은 1인칭인 것도 있고요. 뭐 저장하는데도 저장템도 필요하고 뭐 여러모로 불편한 점도 많고 그래서 그런 거죠. 풀물을 사용해 한 번. 풀물?
Always welcome here, sir.
뭐 이런 것도 있고요. 뭐 매번 이런 물약을 이렇게 직접 만들어야 되는 건 아니지만 뭐 이런 것도 있고. 근데 이런 점 때문에 또 킹덤컴을 개성이랑 약간 좋은 평도 받는 거라 가지고 이런 쪽에서 호불호가 갈리죠. 마지막으로 중 예, 저 뭐 아무튼 여러 가지 불편한 점이 많아요 게임에서. 나이스.
You're always welcome.
거기다가 제대로 된 스토리 게임이라 대사 같은 것도 길고 호불호는 충분히 갈릴 수 있다고 봅니다. 호불호 갈릴 요소가 많죠.
I brought you that mandrake decoction of yours. What'd you say?
Well now, Henry. Last time I saw it this beautifully clear was from that herbalist. Mine always turned cloudy. And it doesn't even stink.
Well, hopefully it'll cure you.
It won't happen, I'm afraid. This brew is like the liquor you'd share with a friend you've fallen out with. It smooths things over for a while, then the hangover comes. Unfortunately, I have nothing better.
How exactly does that voice of yours sound? What does it actually say?
It mostly wants me to paint, as much as possible. Sometimes it even gives me tips. But other times, sometimes it blames me for what happened to Voita. What I did, what I didn't do. Everything that's gone wrong from that moment until now. And actually, I feel it sounds like Voita. As if the devil stole his voice just to torment me. But let's not speak of it anymore, please. I'd like to drink that decoction of yours and get back to work.
Have you ever tried dealing with that voice in some other way?
Of course I have. I went to a priest, a sorcerer, a soothsayer, and a beggar who fancied himself as some sort
마법사라고
of wizard.
소리하는 거지.
But I never dared tell any of them as much as I've told you. I also ate every herb I could find, drank every concoction, inhaled powders, and had leeches applied to my legs. The last thing left on my list is to have a hole drilled in my head. Maybe then that voice would fly out.
I'm still surprised you told me so openly.
As I said, I trust you more than most. We've seen plenty of strange things together. And you never ran off or went to fetch the Inquisitor.
그렇게 해야만 이제 해방되는
There might be a
뭔가
decent
뭐
reward in
약간
that.
최후의
But you wouldn't enjoy it for long, believe me. I'd cast some spell on you.
Right. As they say, bottoms up.
I hope I don't grow a third leg from this. Cheers.
So, did that decoction work for you?
We'll have to wait and see. It takes time to take effect. In the meantime, I suppose I ought to get back to work, right? I really don't feel like it. But I've only got St. Vitus's face left, plus a few little details. And someone needs to put it all together. My paintings are only one part of it.
And what other parts besides your painting does this altar have?
Aside from the shrine itself, mostly wooden figurines. Which reminds me, Plunk the carpenter who's making all of those should have finished long ago. I'll have to check in on him once I'm feeling a bit better.
Where are these carpenters you're working with from?
They've got a workshop right here in town. I hoped that would speed things up, but I might have been wrong. They're always behind schedule.
If you're still not feeling well, I can go and see those carpenters for you.
Oh, I'd be really grateful. Tell Master Plonk I sent you personally. He'll listen to that.
Plank the carpenter, eh? And where can I find him?
His workshop's just a short way from here. Go to the fountain, then head for the city gate. You'll see it on your left.
일 똑바로 안 해 하면서 이제 독촉해야겠구만.
They themselves refuse to take up
난 근데 이 목수 새끼들은 또 우리 또 무슨 일들 때문에 아직 일하려면 멀었어요 이러면서 나한테 또 심부름 시키겠지.
Good day, Master. I'm Henry. Master Voita sent me to ask how those figurines for the Sedlet's altar are coming along.
Yeah, the figurines. Tell him I'll send them soon, but I'm up to my ears in work right now.
이 아까 그 묘직이랑 좀 닮은 것 같다.
Everyone's gone mad, wanting everything done all at once.
Oh? Then I'll help you. Just tell me where the figurines are, and I'll take them to Voita myself.
You're a bit impatient, aren't you? Didn't I just say soon, not right now?
Hey, do you even know anything about those figurines? Or are you just saying the first thing that comes into your head? You're supposed to be the master of this workshop, but your hands are as smooth as a lady's. Likely the apprentices do all your work, eh? Perhaps they know more about Voita's commission than you do. I'll go and ask them.
Leave them alone. They'd only spout nonsense. As I said, the figurines are done. Well, except for the Virgin Mary. Krudosh was supposed to carve her, but that fool disappeared somewhere, and I took Mary with him.
He just got up and left. Why would he do that?
Because he's as daft as a blunt saw, and twice as useless. I'm almost glad he's gone.
Right. I'll track down that Krudosh of yours and take the figurine right from him. Just tell me where he went.
Well, he probably went to sell it.
Where? At the market?
He's not that stupid. Maybe. But there's a certain bunch that deals in anything with anyone. Their leader calls himself Reaper. Krudosh has met them before, so it might have occurred to him to pass Mary on to them too.
He just walked off with it. Why would he do that?
The bungler used up half a forest carving it and fiddled around with it for almost a week. So once he'd finished, he got a bit of a slap. Discipline must be kept. And instead of showing respect, he nicks the finished piece and runs off. If I get my hands on him.
How do you even know about that gang? You're not about to tell me you share a pew with them in church, are you?
Well, they want figurines and various other stuff, so I sell to them, you know. But they usually have pretty odd requests. They give me sketches, and then I'm meant to make things that look as close as possible, but from soft wood. Just cheap knockoffs.
Are these fences dangerous?
They carry steel, little surprise. But they've never done nothing to me. Not that they'd have any reason.
Where will I find those blokes? Are they local?
I don't know where they bed down, but we've got a spot arranged where we meet if I have goods for them. You know Zimburg, that ruin? It's south of there. Best not go right up to it. Skirt around along the road to Malashov via the ford to the west. After a while the road forks, so go left. Then once it merges again, go left again, into the woods to the south. There's a battered old house there. You'll see it from the road. If you're lucky,
이 게임 호불호가 많이 갈리는 게 이런 것도 있어요. 마킹 찍어줄 것 같죠? 안 찍어줍니다.
So, these fellas buy cheap knockoffs and lug loads of weapons around.
진짜 저 말 듣고 찾아가야 돼요.
They spot something valuable, pinch it, and replace it with some rubbish from you so no one notices.
That's what you say, not me. And between us, that master of yours, Voita, is one hell of a strange bloke too. It's the pot calling the kettle black.
Fine. I'll check out that broken down shack. If I find Krudosh, I'll send him back your way.
No chance. If he wanted to run off into the wide world, let him. I've already got another apprentice in mind, and God willing, he won't be half as dim.
마킹 안 찍어줄 거지? 아닌가? 여기요? 폐허에서 짐부르크 폐허에서 가지 말고 서쪽으로 길 따라가다가 뭐 갈림길 나왔다가 다시 합쳐지는 길. 이번엔 마킹 제대로 찍어준 것 같은데요? 저기 맞는 것 같은데?
If a guard sees you sneaking around without a torch, you'll be in trouble.
Gah! Gah! Gah!
오, 꼼꼼해.
Gah!
Nobody's around. Maybe they left something behind.
하필이면 저기 또 야영지가 있네. 저기겠구나. 라멘. 뭔 소리야 이거? 뭐야 이거?
That's probably Krudosh. If he's here, then the statuette must be too.
I'm not one of them. They're keeping me here.
얘가 수학자네. 대화한다는 뭐야?
I'm not one of them. They're keeping me here. We'll talk later. Just untie me first. Hey, you.
let's get out of here. I'll wait for you up the road.
Thank goodness. It's fine. Now time to hurry to Voita.
내가 착한 사람이라 너희들 살려줄게. 다 죽일 수도 있는데 나 비살상주의라서. 저긴 또 뭐야? 이건 뭐야? 이건 뭐지?
You alright?
I am now. Don't know how you got here, but thanks. Never been smacked like that. Not even by Plank.
He's the one who sent me after you.
And why?
Don't worry. I won't thrash you like he does. But you could use a bit of discipline. What were you thinking coming here alone?
I just thought I'd earn a little extra coin, that's all.
Why did you steal that statuette?
For a lass, actually. I sort of modelled this Mary after her. Well, she's really lovely.
But I still don't see why you had to pinch it.
Well, Stilau, who's apprenticing with me, said I should buy the lass something nice. That's what they go for. I can barely afford a beer. So I thought I'd try my luck with these fences. Plank does the same from time to time.
And what would you do then? After all, Plank knows what you did.
Well, I didn't think that far ahead.
Tell me about that lass you fancy.
She's awfully pretty. And
엄청
kind,
예뻐?
but she might not be too bright. Sure, some fool to furnish her old house for her. Something's always breaking in it. Poor Stilau goes over to fix everything and always comes back battered. I told him I'd go next time, but he's too nice and won't let me.
Oh.
스타흘라우가
how often does he
뭐시인가?
go
쟤네랑
round to
쟤랑
repair
무슨
furniture?
뭐가 있는 것 같은데?
A few times a week, or sometimes even more often.
Better forget that lass. I think she's more interested in Stilo.
You think so? I'd say she's only using him for the work.
Why were they holding you in the camp anyway? They got the statuette, so what else did they need you for?
They asked if I'd make more statuettes like that, so I said sure, if they paid well. Then they said I'd better make them for free. Next thing I knew, bam, I was tied to a tree.
Oh well. What did you expect? That they pay you handsomely and let you run home?
보정놈들이 그런 제값 주고 살 줄 알았냐?
What will you do now? Will you go back to the workshop?
No way.
괜히
Plank would beat
도적놈들이
the life out of
아니지.
me. But I was thinking, those bandits didn't seem
다른
badly
도적단
off.
찾아서.
Maybe I can find another gang
아이고야
and join them.
덜
Oh,
맞았네.
brilliant idea. As long as you don't value your own life.
I don't really understand it.
멍청한 건 네가 멍청하네.
You've upset a lot of people in town with that theft. If I were you, I'd leave. Maybe for good.
Damn, that's serious. All right, I'll scarp.
얘는 뭐 오래 못
Thanks for
살겠네요.
everything.
길게 못 살겠네. 자기를 두들겨 패고 나무에 묶어놨는데 나쁘지 않은 것 같. 그 나쁜 사람 아닌 것 같다는 게 그래서 다른 도적단은 걔보다 착할 거야. 조금 더 착하면은 내 조건을 받아줄 거야. 내 조각상을 후한 돈을 주고 사줄 거야. 이렇게 생각하나 봐요. 아까 여자애한테 예쁘고 착한데 조금 약간 띨빵하다 그랬는데 정작 띨빵한 건 본인이었어요.
God bless you, Henry.
I brought you the final statuette for the altar, the Virgin Mary. Has Planck delivered the rest to you already?
That's right.
And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling better, though not by much. Mostly thanks to that potion you gave me.
I'm glad to hear it. I
최상급이지.
tried my best to brew it well.
I know, and thank you, my friend. You've always been there for me, watching what I do and judging me.
Of course. Did you expect anything else?
No, it's just... Thanks to you, I had a moment to think about myself, about everything I'm doing. I am just one step away from finishing this grand daub. But now I'm not even sure why I'm doing it. Did I really want to honor Voita's memory, or was I just meant to think that? What if it's not my own idea, but something that skull planted in me? What if it was put into my head by the devil?
What devil? I know you're doing it for Voita, and that's a noble goal.
Noble or not, what does it matter if I can't even say what Voita would have wanted? I'm chasing no one's goal. And you? I thought God sent you to me. But if the devil has plans for me, who knows what role you play in all this? Why did you untie me back then by Trusky? Out of the goodness of your heart? Or were you hoping an old man in trouble might pay you back somehow?
I didn't even think about it. You were just someone who needed help.
And then you went looking for my things, even though the whole mess was really my own doing. You should have left me there at that tree. Maybe the Lord would have taken me to him then, but now, after all this, one trial after another,
내가 본편에서
I fucked them all
서브캐를
up.
얼마나 많이
A
했는데
good
난
Christian
누구나 다
doesn't bow to
도와줘.
idols or spawn infernal beasts. I drove out one devil with another, and pulled you into it too.
You haven't ruined anything. I know you well enough to understand you weren't doing it out of malice.
I wasn't, but the devil tempted me with his voice, and I gave in. I can't just wave this away and pretend it's not like that. We even plotted a murder together, for Christ's sake. When Burkhard showed up, I heard nothing but that vile, sulphur-smelling whispering. I wanted that man dead, and those down below were delighted. But it solved nothing. I only pray that the lads in his gang find a better path in life.
마음에 안 드는데. 어차피 현상금 걸려 있어서 뭐 죽였어도 상관없는 거 아닌가?
I have no doubt at all that that bastard deserved what he got. Bandits and murderers deserve punishment. Everyone knows that. The devil doesn't need to whisper it to you.
So who is talking to me, Henry? Who else would force these horrible thoughts on me and make me commit such godless acts? Before we dealt with Bellissimo, we were playing at being the Lord of Hell and ruined that sinner's hope for God's mercy. Doesn't it seem to you that all of this, that we went too far with it?
Perhaps you're right. Maybe we should have stopped while we still could.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. You offered me a helping hand, and I took your entire arm. I always chased noble goals, and it never turned out well. You know full well how it went with Voita. Everyone unlucky enough to cross my path ended up dead, insane, or at least forsaken by God. Honestly, I don't understand why you're still here.
I'm here because you're my friend. And I'm definitely not going anywhere.
A friend? Henry, I appreciate your help. But
what?
But sometimes I feel as if you and the devil who's tempting me are working hand in hand. Yet I believe you're not a bad person at heart, so I'd like to ask you something. I've spent my whole life heading towards this moment. But if it really was the devil guiding me here, do you think if I finish this painting, I'll sign away my soul to him forever?
악마가 날 여기까지 인도한 거라면? 그렇다면 완성하지 마시죠. 부셔버리세요. 무난한 건 이거 같긴 한데 저는 청개구리 심보라서 어려운 쪽이 달려있으니까 이쪽으로 가고 싶네.
Well, what if you just burned that painting?
What? Have you gone mad? That's out of the question.
No, you're the one who's gone mad. You've spent all this time chasing a grand masterpiece, and it's only destroyed you. As you know very well.
We can't do that. Absolutely not. What if that's exactly what the demon below wants? To destroy a piece made for the monastery? Fire is the
아니
instrument of
그림
hell.
그리는 것도
But it also
악마의 의도고
purges.
부시는 것도
When I look
악마의
at that
의도고
painting, all I see is your suffering.
뭔
There's nothing
씨.
divine in it.
But this is my Voita's life's work. I can't just throw it away.
You've already
정론이요?
tormented yourself enough. Come on, don't be afraid. You're not alone in this.
모두 그럼 그냥 그림 그리는 거랑 부시는 거랑 두 가지 엔딩이에요.
The silence.
목소리는 없어졌나 보네요.
So, that's that.
How do you feel?
I really don't know. Somehow lighter? It's really done now. My God. It's like chains have fallen from my wrists. Only, I'm a bit afraid how long it will last. You can't defeat the devil that easily, can you?
To be honest, I haven't the faintest idea. And what about, his voice?
So far, it's still silent. But who knows what tomorrow will bring? Or a year from now? All I can do is wait and hope.
And now? What will you do?
I'm not sure. Maybe I should spend more time around people. At least it did me good to be around you. But maybe I'd best steer clear of the folks in Sedlitz. They'd burn me the same way I burned the painting.
You'll think of something. If it comes to it, blame me. Say I dropped a candle on it or something like that.
You think they'd believe me if I said the whole commission was simply cursed?
Why not? It wouldn't be entirely a lie. Can I help you with anything else? Collecting hair from a leshy? Beating up your neighbour? Arranging an audience with the king?
Not a thing. You've already run around and bothered yourself enough on my account. This time, I'll take a leaf out of your book, and I won't just hide away at home.
Take care, then.
You too. Drop by again sometime if you ever want a shield painted. It's the least I can do for you. Yeah. And one more thing.
What is it?
Thank you so much for everything, Henry.
Fuck
goodness.
you, whoreson!
fine.
Alert! Alert!
Now time to hurry to Voita.
Don't fuck with us, you rat!
Suck my cock!
나는 살상 싫어한다. 했잖아.
Show your stuff!
I'll sort you out nicely. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
Show your stuff!
I yield.
뭐라고 나 못 들었어. 아이 목소리가 작아서 못 들었어요. 뭐라고 한 거 같긴 했는데 뭐라고 했었더라. 하단백이라고 소리친 것 같다.
You alright?
I am.
He's a...
And
Don't worry.
I just
Why did you...
for a
Bastard.
well, I can.
And what would you...
Well,
Tell me about...
she poor.
Oh. Then next time, just say...
Yes,
Why were they...
they asked. Then they.
Oh, well.
Mate,
What will you do?
no way. But
Oh, brilliant.
I don't.
You've up...
Damn.
I brought...
That's right.
Harry...
I'm
glad...
I know.
Of course.
No, I am just one... Did I... What if...
Wojtek, don't...
Because he's been... And you... Why did...
I did...
You should... A good...
You told me I would...
We eat when...
I have no...
So who before... Doesn't it... I'm so... You know every...
I'm here. But what...
But I've spent...
Well, you got this far through your own effort and talent, not some curse. Look at this splendor. The devil can't create anything, only destroy.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. He's destroying me, so I'll create in his stead.
Did you do all those things with evil intent? I don't think so. It was out of love. For your craft, your dear ones, for the world.
Maybe you're right. Out of love for my neighbor. Not for myself.
See? And if the devil tries to tempt you again, I'll handle him myself.
I hope you won't have to go all the way to hell for that. But how would you even get there? You, who were sent to me from heaven. Thank you, Henry. Go and fetch the people from the monastery. I'll finish it meanwhile, whatever may befall.
부금 자체가 불길한 것 같은데. 보니까 이거는 계속 제 해골 말 들으면서 뭐 그림 그리는 거 같네 느낌이.
So, that's that.
How do you feel?
It's strange. I was afraid nothing would change. like it was with Burkhard that time. But I feel differently now, and it's all thanks to you. You stayed with me until the end, and I realized God's
뭐지?
still giving me a
둘
chance.
다
I know it won't bring Voiter back, but I wanted to achieve something in his name. As if like giving him more years in
둘 다
this
뭐
world. And it
나쁜 엔딩은
worked.
아닌 것
And
같은데.
what about your head? Do you still hear the voice?
It's gone quiet. I still sense something there, somewhere, deep down, but it's silent.
Well, let's hope it stays that way. And remember what I said. If it shows up,
아까
You'll have to
엔딩은
deal
확실히 일단 없어져서 뭐 1년 뒤에 나올지 어떨지 모른다 이런 거였으면 지금은 느껴진다고는 하네 아직.
and now, what will you do?
Well, the best part of painting was how many places I got to see.
Watch out for the trees. You know you have a certain. Can I help you with anything else? Collect.
Not a thing.
Take care then.
You too. And there's...
What is it?
After everything that happened, well, I wanted to entrust you with my painted friend. Take my skull, please. And take care of it for me.
여기선
And
또
if it's not too
해고를
much
주네.
trouble, grant it eternal rest. It deserves that too.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, dear Henry.
뭐 그냥 할만한 것 같긴 한데 막 꿀잼 캐인지는 잘 모르겠네요. 뭔가 뒷마무리도 영 찜찜한 것 같기도 하고 진짜 저 해골이 말한 건지 이걸로 뭐 어떻게 하라는 거야 이거? 아까 그게 뭔가 깔끔한 엔딩인가 했는데 템 주니까 그냥 이게 나은 것 같기도 하고 모르겠다. 그냥 여기서 저장해놓자. 생각보다 근데 2시간이 아니에요. 거의 한 6시간 분량이네. 초반에 그 기마공수랑 그 경주하는 거 그게 1시간 했나? 1시간까지 모르겠는데 아무튼 뭐 대략 한 6시간에서 7시간 정도의 스토리? 근데 솔직히 막 되게 잘 만든 스토리인 거는 잘 모르겠어요. 스토리가 전반적으로 되게 좀 답답하거든요. 초반부터 뭘 자꾸 숨겨요. 그냥 말도 안 해주고 막 이러니까 나중에 조금씩 하나씩 얘기해 주는데 거의 막바지 와서야 하나씩 얘기해 주니까 좀 답답하고 마지막 엔딩도 2가지밖에 없는지 모르겠지만 선택지에 따라서 뭐가 또 생길지 모르겠는데 뭔가 둘 다 영 내키진 않네요. 하나는 태워서 완전히 자유로워졌나 했는데 뭔가 해골 계속 가지고 다니는 거 보면 그런 건 아닌 것 같고 오히려 이 엔딩이 뭔가 찝찝한가 했는데 정작 또 해골을 날 줘버리고 아 저거나 스펙이나 한번 볼까? 무슨 검 하나 나한테 준 거 있는데
You're not allowed here. What's that? Roll around here without so much as by your leave.
광인의 롱소드 일단 그나마 제일 센 게 뭐였더라? 161, 169 쟤보다는 약하네 32, 161, 169 그래도 이게 그나마 저거 제외하면 제일 센 템 같은데? 프랑크 고정
Next time, don't come in here without. Well, are you?
예, 미안합니다.
You know what? Maybe I'll buy one too.
저거 등급 받은 거 보고 한번 만들어놔 보자.
We could start a ferry service.
Can you paint?
This isn't.
Careful.
At your service.
I'll be right with you.
프랑크 3개, 보정용 자재 하나.
One beer.
Wanted to break in. You've no business here.
Excuse me?
It happened. Just watch where you go.
어허, 이런. 밖에서 만들 수 있는데 없나?
You're always welcome here, noble sir. Grüß Gott. Grüß dich. Excuse me.
야, 다 짜져. 아니네.
I've been banging this spot for a long time.
Nice out today. Hope it lasts.
Oh, this is useless. It's cold.
Sakra. Ooh.
That's it.
과연 아 이거 왜 3등급이야 근데 장난치나 씨. 오랜만에 하니까 얼만큼 달궈야 될지 몰라가지고 색깔 변하자마자 바로 뺐더니만 그래서 그런가?
May God give you help, sir.
Eggs, fresh butter.
My respect.
Come and have a look.
Bloody hell. I'm overheating it.
골고루가 열해야 되나? 저 끄트머리는 또 씌운 것 같은데 좀.
Well, I'm about half done. It's already cooled down. Herrgott, that's not good.
안 돼. 안 돼.
This is almost done.
마지막에 왜 가열하는 거죠? 원래 그냥 바로 물에 넣지 않나? 오케이, 다행이다. 스펙 볼까요? 음, 165, 157. 지금 거보단 세네. 콤피테올 네오 옴니포텐티. 저게 뭔데? 그게 무슨 말인다? 생각보다 근데 되게 오래 했네요. 이거 애매하다. 또 11시가 돼버려가지고. 저도 한 진짜 2시간 분량인 줄 알고 한 7, 8시쯤, 한 8시쯤? 7, 8시쯤이면 끝나지 않을까 했는데, 예, 지금 하면 정말 진짜 맛보기도 아니고 괜히 재미 붙어버리면은 밤낮 조질 것 같고. 엘밤통 전까지는 지금 사이클 유지하는 게 좋긴 하거든요. 왜냐면은 엘들링이 9시에 나왔으니까 쟤도 분명히 9시에 나올 거예요. 일단 뭐 그러면 여기까지 하도록 할까요? 내일부터 정말 그냥 길게 쑥 가면 되니까 일단 킹덤컴 DLC 죽음의 붓질 여기까지 하도록 하고요. 생각보다 좀 길어가지고 3, 3 원정대는 내일 이어서 내일부터 시작하도록 할게요. 내일 일찍 키면은 1시, 늦으면 한 3시쯤 켜가지고 길면 한 새벽 한 2시, 2시까지 하고 자고 하면 될 것 같거든요. 네, 하루에 한 12시간씩 정도. 네, 다들 수고 많으셨고요. 저는 이만 뱅종하고 내일부터는 쌈쌈 무한정대로 찾아뵙도록 하겠습니다. 다들 안녕히 계세요. 바이바이.